Welcome to 88.8 Success Radyo Eskwela Station. A great morning to you kids. It has been a while since we have seen each other in school. This time, we will try a new way of learning through this radio broadcast. This is your teacher, Science 3 teacher, Jennifer and Makay. I will go along with you as we study a topic from the most essential learning competency, describe the different uses of light, sound, heat, and electricity in everyday life. Kids, join in our class discussion by listening well, answering the activities prepared for you as you are guided by your parents, guardians, or older brother and sister. Make sure that you stay in a place where you are comfortable and free from any disturbances so that you can hear well over the radio. Have you taken your meal? If yes, that would be good to hear. You need to have your meal before our lesson so that you can understand our lesson. Kindly get your activity sheets, ball pen and pencil, and get ready to listen and learn. We learned in the previous lesson that heat is a form of energy. Sun is the primary source of heat. The other sources of heat are friction, electricity, burning fuels, and geothermal heat. Can you still remember it? I'm glad that you can still remember it. Very good. You have recalled our past lessons. Now, we can move on to our lesson for today. Heat causes physical changes. Sometimes chemical changes in a substance also happen. A physical change is a change in size, shape, or state of substance. There is no new substance formed after a physical change. A chemical change involves the formation of a new substance. Our lesson today is about the effects of heat on materials. I would like you to do this simple action, asking for the assistance from an adult. Be careful in handling hot objects. So now do it. Prepare a candle and a match. Light the candle and observe how it changes after 2 to 3 minutes. What happened to the candle after being exposed to heat? I will now talk about the physical change, chemical change, and its kind. Listen well, kids. Physical change is a substance goes through physical change when heated or cooled. The wax in which the candle is made of melts when lighted or heated. The change from solid to liquid is called melting. Any solid materials that changes to liquid through the process of heating undergoes melting. An ice cube becomes liquid when it absorbs molecules of heat. When heat is applied continuously to water, the particles escape and enter the air as water vapor. Water vapor is a gas. The change of state from liquid to gas is called evaporation. Chemical change. Heat causes substance to change chemically. After heating, a new substance may be formed. Combustion is a chemical reaction that gives off heat and light. Combustion produces heat and fire. Example of combustion is the burning of gasoline in automobile engines. So the process produces heat that causes the gases in the engine to expand and move parts that make the engine work. Can you mention again the kinds of physical change? Very good. The two kinds of physical change are melting and evaporation. Did you understand our lesson today? Very good. So now, let's move on to the activity about the physical and chemical change. Prepare your learning activity sheet and pencil. Let us do activity 1. I will read the instruction. Put a check if the material in the picture shows effects of heat or X if it's not. Write your answer on write your answer on your last. For number 1, melting of crayon. Number 2, dried plant. Number 3, boiling water. Number 4, cat log. And number 5, cook food. Okay, let's check your answers. So be honest in checking your answer. Number 1, the answer is check. Number 2, the answer is check. Number 3, the answer is check. Number 4, the answer is X. And number 5, the answer is check. Okay, so let's clap 5 times for those who got perfect score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us now proceed to the next activity. I will read to you the direction and the statement. So, listen carefully and also look at your learning activity sheet. Answer the following questions in 1 to 2 sentences. Write your answers on a separate, write your answers on Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. Number 1, what is melting? Number 2, what is evaporation? Number 3, what is the difference between physical and chemical change in material after heat is applied? Number 4, what will happen to the table made of wood when burned? And number 5, how do you make your body feel warm when it is cold? Please do this for 5 minutes. Okay, ready? Let's start. you done, children? Let's see who among you got the perfect score. For number 1, the answer is from solid to liquid. Number 2, from liquid to gas. Number 3, in physical change, there is no new substance form, while in chemical change, it involves the formation of a new substance. Number 4, wood changes chemically to carbon dioxide when it burns and leaves a residue of ashes. And for number 5, move your body. Go for a walk or jog or any activities. Okay, so let's clap 5 times for those who got perfect score. If you did not get the right answers, don't worry. We do more have activities to answer. I hope that you are enjoying answering the activities. So are you ready for the next activity? By this time, to check what you really have learned, we are going to answer the activity number 4. So kindly open your learning activity sheet. Okay, so I will read the direction. At the same time, I will read the statement. Try to follow me as I read. Write yes if the statement is correct or no if it's not. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper, or no, just write your answer on your last. Number 1, heat affects materials in different ways. Number 2, there is a new substance formed after a physical change. Number 3, water turns into water vapor after being heated. Number 4, drying of clothes under the heat of sun is an example of evaporation. And number 5, heat through combustion causes cars, airplanes, and ships to move. Okay, do this for 3 minutes. Let's start. Okay, so let's check your answer. Number 1, the answer is yes. Number 2, the answer is no. Number 3, the answer is yes. Number 4, the answer is yes. Number 5, yes. I hope that most of you got the correct answer. So, for the last activity, answer it as fast as you can. Let's all read the direction. Answer the following questions. Write the letter of the correct answer on your last. Okay, number 1. What will happen to a chocolate bar after being heated? A. It will melt. B. It will crack. C. Nothing will happen. D. It will become powder. Correct answer is letter C. It will melt. Number 2. Which of the following is not true about heat? A. Heat is always harmful. B. Heat causes liquid to evaporate. C. Heat causes some solid to melt. D. Heat causes physical or chemical change in a substance. The answer is letter A. Heat is always harmful. Number 3. Which of these is the result of burning a wood? A. Coal. B. Husk. C. Log. D. Lumber. The correct answer is letter A. Coal. Charcoal. Okay, number 4. Which of these materials would form a new substance after being heated? A. Ice. B. Lard. C. Paper. D. Wax. The correct answer is paper. Letter C. Number 5. Which shows the effect of the heat of the sun? A. Boiling of water. B. Burning of garbage. C. Cooking of food. Or D. Drying up of palay rice. The correct answer is letter what? Okay, you are right. Letter D. I am hoping that all your answers are correct. If not, it will be just fine. So as long as you tried your best in our activity, okay, so keep your activity sheet and make sure that you will send that to me when your parents or guardians return to school. So it is so nice to be with you today all throughout our discussion. I hope that you understood everything we have discussed. So once again, this is your Science 3 teacher Jennifer and Makay. Always remember, in science, anything is possible. Till next time, kids, God bless and stay safe at home.